Hello guys, welcome to my channel. My name is Baba Bonwedi and today we are going to talk about how you can land a job immediately after university if you live in Ghana. The information I'm going to share with you is based on my personal experiences as well as advice from career experts. Now imagine being in an enviable position where you don't have only one job but two jobs waiting for you immediately after university. That is the situation I found myself, and I believe there are few things that contributed to that, and it's totally unfair for me to keep it to myself. So if you're still interested in the subject, keep watching. In Ghana and like in many other countries, the job market can be very competitive. As a fresh graduate, you are not only competing with yourself, but your colleagues, old graduates who are unemployed, and those already in the job market who want to switch jobs. So the competition is high. However, with the right mindset, preparation, and the strategies I'm going to show you today, it is likely for you to increase your chances of landing a job immediately after university. People don't believe it when I tell them that I went to Nyankrom Presby KG, Nyankrom Presby Primary, Aguna Nyankrom Presby JHS, and also Nyankrom Senior High School. It sounds funny, right? But in the university, I went to University of Ghana, Legon. I'm sure if there was a university in Nyankrom, I would have attended that. So if you think I'm going to share with you attending the best school, then I'm sorry to disappoint you. So let's get on with it. The first is volunteerism. The first day my university classes started, I volunteered as the class rep. When the professor asked them, no one wanted to raise the hand, and it's the best decision I made. Because I volunteered as the class rep, I was also supposed to serve on the General Assembly Board and also join SLC. I also volunteered as a floor rep. Later, I volunteered as a tour guide. I also volunteered in a campus newspaper where I was writing articles, and that helped to sharpen my writing skills. And I also even volunteered as a photographer. So volunteerism is really everything. What volunteering does for you is that it builds your communication skills, it builds your relationship management, your humility, your leadership skills, teamwork. The best volunteering work I did was volunteering to serve God through Hearts for Children Africa, where we were going to villages and ministering to children with AIDS and other things. Okay, so volunteerism is important. Now, don't look for money when you are volunteering. Don't ask for it. Don't look for it, because most volunteer work will not pay you. However, the thank yous and the God bless yous are to die for. It will pay off someday. So that is for volunteerism. The second is internships. Internship is very important, and you should know that the first day you enrolled in your university course, you are writing your CV. So you may want to make sure that you are engaging in internship programs which are closely related to the course you are offering. So during vacations, instead of staying home, always make sure that you are engaging in internship with a company. Various companies in Ghana have internship programs for fresh graduates and even students, and these opportunities may even lead to permanent employment later. For me, I was fortunate to be enrolled in a diploma course, which the requirement was that we must do internship after during every long vac, and I did the internship at SNET. After that, I also did internship with Matchmont Early Childhood Development. That was I voluntarily did that. And then later I got Quality Ghana Limited, which was also related to Group Indum. And I stayed there for throughout my university studies, always to the extent that I even became a secondman. So anytime somebody was on leave, I would be called to come and second the person. So imagine after I finished school, who else would they employ? It will be me. So internships are very important. So again here, don't ask for money. For some of you, the moment you hear internship, the first question is, how much are they going to pay me? So please don't ask for that. Also, when you are doing internship, you are building a lot of connections. You meet a lot of people. You are meeting people that later, when you finish school, you can make those calls to them. Even if they cannot help you, they may know someone who can help you, give you some leads for a job. The third is technical skills. There are certain skills that you should never graduate from the university without having them. And this includes typing skills, the use of the computer, Microsoft 365, and any relevant technical skills that is unique to your field. This is because almost every company is using software and IT systems, and so you may want to have them to brighten your CV. For me, fortunately, I started even learning typing skills with my Mavis Beacon even before the university, and at the university I could type 88 words per minute. I'm sure by now I've reached 90 words per minute, but that did not come by magic. It took practice. It took every day trying to type for other people. In fact, during the university I was even typing for people, and that earned me some small money, you know. So please develop your technical skills to help you to make your CV more nicer when you are being interviewed later after school. Start early and network. That is my next point. For me, I started so early as when we were writing our final exams, and it will interest you to know that I actually got some job offers and had to turn it down. You know what happens is that even if you reject it because you are not available, you gain a lot of interviewing experience. So when you see a job that you are interested in, you can still apply and go, and it will help you to build your interview skills. I also had a national service person who worked with me last year, and he, you know, because I was training him, he also applied very early, even before the national service ended. And before the national service ended, he also had some offers waiting for him. So it is very important for you to start early. Also, you have to network. Networking here, I mean that attend career fairs, attend seminars, attend, you know, all the career events that you can think about. I cannot count the number of career fairs and seminars that I have been. And when you go, there's not necessarily to find a job per se, but you go to network with people, and it helps you to know industry professionals, what is happening in your industry. You may get some leads. Also, networking, you can also talk to family, friends, people that you know are in certain companies and all, but at the end of the day you are going with certain skills. So the basis is what I have told you. Before you are networking, you are telling them your experiences and how you can help, what you can help to offer the company. The fifth point is for you to tailor your CV and cover letter to the role that is being advertised. And this is the mistake most people make. People ask me that, Baba, you always apply for jobs and you get it. Why? That is because I just don't throw in CVs and cover letters to any job that I find. I sit down, take my time. Before I apply for a job, then it means I'm interested in the job. And what I do is that I learn about the experience, the requirements of the job. When I'm writing my CV, I'm naming how I meet their requirements, how I meet the experience that they require. So don't just throw CVs. I will do another video covering this, okay? But the basic thing is that don't just send CVs, because the likelihood that you will not be called is very, very high. I get a lot of interviews because I make sure that I'm tailoring my CV and cover letter to suit the role that is being advertised. I don't have one CV that I'm using to apply for several jobs. There's always a different CV and a different cover letter. Be open and be persistent. So it is essential for you to be open to entry-level roles. You are a fresh graduate, and most fresh graduates have this dream job they want. They want to, you know, have a job paying them this huge amount with a car and a house. Okay, while that is possible for some, you may want to, when you don't have that opportunity, start from an entry-level position. So when you are offered that, or you see entry-level position, take them and rise slowly. Per my personal experience, I entered into Qualtech Group Indum as an entry-level person, even as an intern, but later when I was being employed, I was employed as a manager. So be persistent, but also be open to entry-level position. And even I'll talk about persistent again. When I talk about persistent, I mean that don't give up. Don't apply for one or two jobs and just because you got rejected, you say, I won't apply again. People ask me that, Baba, do you ever get rejected? Yes, I have thousands of rejected emails from, you know, companies, and I have shared some on your screen, as you can see. A lot of, you know, rejections, but that doesn't put me off. It just means that I have to try somewhere else, or that is not where I'm supposed to be. So I will say that securing a job immediately after university is definitely possible. Also, you can read other resources online. You can go to LinkedIn, you can check YouTube for other videos that relates to the subject. I believe that these are my personal experiences. It worked for me, it can work for you. Thank you for watching this video. Please like, subscribe, and share with somebody who needs it. And I'll come back to you again another time with more career tips career blueprints and faith and family life stories that relates to myself, my family, and all the achievements that God is bringing our way. Thank you and bye.